Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, enough to say thank you.
Hello, good morning, Afisha Po, Afisha Pa, me mobi biara Afisha Pa. Yebedo twede ampo ase, ode adom ye ama enenso. Moja edi frusani ewo nipedue mu a na kyerɛ sɛ na adom ara kwa we ma ya honde na yamfa dwumedie ensa embremo. Me ha mofia mo afi. It's another special day as usual for BWF Solicitors Legal Hour every Friday, as you know. And then so sign aba na yedi dwumedie ebremo. Ne etie ne sɛ mesrɛ we ni die mo onya ba so apɛ bɔmmɔden na pia ne tikɔ sɛ hyɛ na enko echi ɛma obi biara a onim no platform so ɛyɛ WhatsApp group ɛyɛ Instagram anaasɛ Telegram so nyinaa mompia na dodoɔ na enya nene asɛm dɛdɛ a ɛba yi mpo deɛ me ho kra mpo edwiri me media ne manyeti mesrɛ mo eni die mo yɛwɔ BWF Solicitors a yɛwɔ different platforms so any say yɛwɔ Facebook so yɛwɔ YouTube so yɛwɔ almost all the media ne so na dwumadi a yɛyɛ anɔpɛ yi wobɛsan enya yɛwɔ BW radio so saa nso na wokɔ yɛn live a wobɛtumi enya saa nso wokɔ Radio Garden na wohwehwɛ BW radio a yɛn nso wɔ hɔ saa nso na Abawa radio nso afa anɔpɛ yi a dodoɔ na etie wɔ so nti mɛsrɛ wo nso bɛka yɛn ho na bɔ mmɔden na pia na yɛn nyinaa yɛnkyɛ saa kyɛdeɛ yi metwa me ho sema enche bia meba sia montwa me meba.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us, speak to us, let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Afisha Po. Question number 1. Law firm Bay and the one Anna House on top of the Seven Sisters Tube Station, exit number 2. No. BWF Solicitors. Correct. It is that time of the year again. BWF Solicitors, our trusted community law firm at the Christmas quiz competition. No, Ababiomo. We have gone through 2022 together. We have celebrated 30 years of our senior partners on broking service to the community. And through so, someone so will be winning prizes from the annual quiz competition. No more. Listen, every 1st December, Ecosi 23rd December 2022, following on all our social media platforms, on BW Radio, BWTV, any Rainbow Radio show, answer very simple and interesting questions, and you will stand a chance of winning a massive prize. First prize, 2-week stay in Ghana, flight and accommodation covered. Second prize, £500 cash. Third prize, £200 cash, plus many other consolation prizes. Afio Official Po. BWF Solicitors. For our legal matters, Nina, but dying. You be handle no pepe at the amount. You 214 to 218. Tottenham High Road, no so. London N15, 4NP, 4th floor of the Anna House. Freying, it was 0208 493 7340 or emergency number 077 127 61884. With over 30 years of service to the community, we are your trusted community lawyers. Yamo Official Po. Merry Christmas.
Yo, adɔfoɔ ne etiefoɔ ahwɛfoɔ meda mo nyinaa ase biom sɛ mo asan bɛka yɛn nsa na yɛde dwumadie ɛbɛkɔ so. Nyame nhyira obi biara a wabɛka yɛn ho anɔpɛ yi. Ɛnɛ dwumadie ɛyɛ me detu na mente aseɛ. Mehwɛ topic ne saa mesi wei deɛ. Afei kɔ yɛwie deɛ ɔsɛ yɛn nso yɛtumi tɔ fie ne bi saa na ɛteɛ. Ne sɛ ɛnɛ topic ɛde bɛba no ɛnkyɛ bi a mɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra de akyerɛw na monkɔ so ana monhyɛ program no ɛma yɛ BWF Solicitors Legal Hours so ne yɛda so ɛwɔ yi sɛ afei no wabɛto yɛn a na yɛba bɛpɛnsɛmpɛnsɛn mu ɛba ne BWF Solicitors a monim sɛ nyɛ sɛ immigration nko a ɔmo deɛ ɔmo da baabiara yɛba family law a ɔmo di mu akotene kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ champion paa na immigration deɛ ɔmo fa ne traa sɛ mo a monim yɛ sɛ ɔfa ne traa na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ very easy for them. Saa nso na yɛkɔ mitigations and litigations ɛno nso so saa na yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu a wobɛkɔ companies ne ɔmo ho contract ne ho nsɛm ne adeade ne nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔnom na yɛtwerɛ meka nso de akɔ yɛa yɛkuro mu Ghanaian law nso no na kyerɛ sɛ baabia ɔmo yɛ ho ade sɛ wode wo nsɛm ɛbɛsoɛ ɔmo a ɔmo yi wo ho ama ɔmo bɔ mmɔden asɛ sɛnea tie bia no wobɛdi nkonim ɛwɔ asɛm no mu. Na ɛnɛ yɛbɛn me sama mo official pa nso biom. Menkae mo sɛ quiz no ɛda so wɔ so na next week na yɛ draw yɛbɛbobɔ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔn di kan ɛne wɔn di akyire ne third position afei nso akyɛde bebree a yɛde ba abɛto dwa no mesrɛ mo na ɔba abɔ mmɔden a n'aforo bi sɛ ɔdeɛ ɔne question bisa kora mpo a ɔmbɛ participate wɔ quiz no mu because first prize ɔrekɔ Ghana. Free ticket, free hotel, 2 weeks holiday. Won't pay we now per day. Sir, second prize and so 500 solid pori 500 pounds. Yedi chauka. Na third prize in 200 in die. Over to me die a party Christmas party. Over to me they try to clean. I'm an IFFF and the day they change to the baby. Ain't me sremo obaso abomodi and kase meye quiz maybe. Na mama ho kwan. 1 minute. You answer as many questions as you can. Na afede ye de edwumadie no atoa so efri ho. Saa na tie enen yekofa ba de bia meka eba ne BWF Solicitors a omo de obese omo de omo ani no omo ano ene omo hwene ahwiahwia enkrofo nsem se ne ebe ya omo hu ne oma ha omo na ne oma ha omo no omo aka se da bi ye mbekire community no no omo nya ho nimde no omo fentu anamum enti they are there for the community, they are there to support the community in any aspect baby make us enye immigration kwa enen so ya san kofe bia ba ene se mommy enhwo wa betena kurom ha wa ye dwuma saa na wo de kɔ wo ye dwuma na wo de kɔ wo ye dwuma na wo de kɔ wo bisa wo se na wo nso ahei na wo bɔ wo bra obehwe mu before you realize you spend about 30 years in this country abradan a na say fie a wasi watɔ wo kurom no wokɔ abosume pɛ na woda hɔ na wasan w'akyi aba enti dwen saa deɛ we ho na to anamon sɛ aha na mete enti saa dan me nso metumi atɔ bi wɔ ha anaa papa maame me nua ba me nua bɛma ɛnyɛ den kra tutu anamu yie na dan no wobɛtumi atɔ bi wɔ ha enti ɛnɛ question anaasɛ topic a yɛde ba ne sɛ how to buy a house with government support if you are disabled or looking after someone who has disability. Mbia wo no ohuso wobetumi atɔ wo de nyame nhyira so. Mbia wo no kakra because wo hwɛ obi a ɔyɛ yarefoɔ nti no wobɛka sɛ nipa kwa a mehwɛ sika mu ɛyɛ ahe mɛyɛ den ɛna makɔ akɔtɔ dan. Anaasɛ wo mu mpo wo nso woyɛ disabled wonya government support kakra wobisa wɔn na me a meyare madeda mu ana sɛbio mɛyɛ dan na me nso mɛtɔ dan bi ɛnɛ bra betie me se kɔfrɛ wo nua bi frɛ w'adamfo bi frɛ nkurɔfoɔ so mo betie na kwan no ebie ɛne sɛ government se ɔma support ɔbɛma wo support ɔbɛtumi ama wo support a sɛ wo fall into one of these categories a ɔbɛma wo support na wo so watɔ dan ne bi wo so wabɛyɛ fiera wɔ UK abɔnten so na wompɛ wei na wopɛ dɛ nti ɛnɛ makɔtwe Uncle Ben pɛmu na nkasa de aba senior partner ɛwɔ BWF Solicitors sɛ ɛnɛ ɔmbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ mehia support a ɛsi government bɛtumi asupporto me na matɔ dan na kwan bɛn na government no ebe support m na metumi atɔ dan embia na wadwuma yɛ no ofo sɛ o esu a endu baabia yɛ se sɛ wohwɛ ɔyarefoɔ sɛbi obi a waya ɔyare anaasɛ wo mumum woyare a government si obetumi asupporto nti ene yɛntwe Uncle Ben mbra na ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ ma Uncle Ben patɔ ma good morning no
patɔ good morning manya tea na te sɛ
adomo nkwa na hweye ye ho ye patɔ ma ho kwan na wo de nchi akɛse ama yɛtiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ na afedie ye de dwumedie no ahyɛ aseɛ.
Okay, good morning anuanom ne adɔfo sɛ yɛkasa yɛakyɛ ɛnɛ deɛ awɔ ba nti yɛsɛ yɛahyɛ jumper ɔbɛndɛn first of all yɛda nyame ase sɛ watumi ama yɛn kwan a ɛnɛ yɛbɛtumi ɛne yɛnuanom akasa na yɛ raise issue a sometimes I feel sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛma community ne ho na ɛtumi boa sɛ na yɛasetena wɔ ha no ɛbɛtumi akɔ yie ama yɛn sɛ wowɔ obi a wobɛtumi afrɛ no wobɛtumi ajoin yɛn wobɛtumi ahyɛ wobɛtumi akɔmmɛnte wobɛtumi de wo questions nso aba na yɛahwɛ ne yɛansa nti metoma wo back.
Yo, Uncle Ben, me dase. Yes, you who watch and tear some of our crab, baby, you miss super. Yo, Uncle Ben, ya tiani say, medica kakakra, nan so minim say, mo my expected dear, mona munim kwaya, or say ye faso na, sa anamutue yen so yen to be. Ain't enemy bisa, ayen, ayasim bisa, kessie, emame. Say, mate, say government to me a boa kakra. Ain't say government be to me a boa kakra. Me question me business say how to buy a house with government support. Say we disabled and now say oh should be a or what disability. Kwan ben so ena me to me aye sadi na mum ansa na mema wo wa chichi mono. Enra na ye titi nsɛm bi sɛ mortgage rate valuation rate no ɛkɔ ɛma obi koraa frɛ sɛ na sika a ɛkɔ soro yɛn dan kai ne ade mpacho sima pɛ wobɛtumi akyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra how this rate ɛkɔ soro wobɛtumi affect na afei yɛaba yɛn topic yi so.
Yo manyati I'm say first of all no Korea yɛtemu yi yɛnim sɛ adeɛ baako a ɛho hia wɔ biara ɛyɛ efie anaasɛ baabi a wobɛtumi afrɛ no wo fie a wobɛtena nti ɛho hia paa dodoɔ na ɛrente ebi nso ɛrente free aban ɛhɔ a yɛfrɛ no social housing through local authority anaasɛ through housing association saa ade no nso wɔ hɔ ane ɛwɔ sizable proportion a ɔmo atɔ ɔmo dan nti dan na wɔtɔ no sɛ ɛyɛ mortgage na wɔde tɔ a na kyerɛ sɛ wakɔgye loan ɛwɔ bank anaa financial institution na mortgage na wɔgye no ɔno na ɔde ma ɔsɔ no nso bɛnya ho mfasoɔ nti ɔde interest rate ɛto so Now interest rate you will more ahodro. Now do na de no it as a fixed interest rate. And the interest rate is fixed for a period, maybe 2 years, and 5 years, and 10 years. America cried on to fixed rate for about 25 years. And I say a variable rate. And the variable rate, say bank, a Bank of England, or more interest rate in the cost. And I say, what do you know? Difference a woman so ever cost. To be a while, variable rate now, or be so a while. A percentage increase on the Bank of another base rate, a friend of Bank of England rate. To see a Bank of England rate, I'm saying about 3.5, I think so. Yeah, and TB our audience 1% above that, and 2% above the base rate. Anytime I cost be an audience no cost. But fixed rate, I fixed into a cost above for more audience baby a one. I'm saying some years ago. If we do, baby, now more variable rate, because rate is very, very low. It was almost minus. To be all crying a mortgage, untia interest rate, and once untia capital. And anytime I be cost I affect it or more variable rate, or more I affect you or more fixed rate. But fixed rate, most people ever ended year you be similar the following year, and the average fixed rate is about 5 point something. First, now bet me fixed rate by 3.5. So see, I average about 5 point something. Maybe I about 4.8, but it only depend on the size of the mortgage and depositor what they talk. And anytime base rate never cost rubiano, affect mortgage rate, affect near my bebre.
Yo, Uncle Ben, me da se wa chichi mo ni nti ama wo chichi mo na say na ye ba be hwe kwan a ye betumi so atodan ananya support free government ho say ye hwe obi a oyare ana say ye mu ye yare for nti na me ma wo kan yo Uncle Ben nya me nhira o ye da se nti no me ndi kan embisa mpacho me ye disable ana me hwe obi a oye disable or na wo disability Pacho, kwan bɛn na mɛfa so anaa sɛ yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu a kwan bɛn na deɛn na ɔsɛ meyɛ a mɛtumi enya government support ne bi na me nso so mɛtumi atɔ dan ne bi Pacho.
Okay. Well, me first of all, kromo ha no aban ehun sɛ anyo bia na obetumi akɔ open market akɔtɔ dan. Enti our support a friend shared ownership. Ti shared ownership no what taught Diano, into Diano, and say 300,000. What taught Diano, ABR was a matter 50%, and our 10%, and our 15%. Now, what the Housing Association, Abwao, now what taught Diano. Now I got the mortgage. Say 300,000 a Diana, ABR got your mortgage. Also, we taught 30% of Diano. Into one Housing Association. And I say, Kua Baya Yesi or say, or yet shadow national in the better side. For people with disability, the main problem is income. And to be also be mental health problems. You be listed the number of disabilities and to the types of disabilities are. Obi to me a yusu a be a learning disability, a be a autism, learning difficulties, mental health issues. Ebi a physical disabilities and it's animal ebi we autistic or cognitive impairment or dementia or progressive condition be to say motor neuron disease and now we are terminally ill we examples of disability now so what it's very likely say we income is very low in obetimi ne wo household no say wo yire na ohwe wo ana say bia wo mama ana wo papa mo betimi atimo up na matodan no bear in mind say what dan na because I buy support woman no omo very careful with omo obetimi ne omakotena dan na the size of the property no but obetimi ne wo carers akọ ana say wo family members akọ there was certain benefits was a winya bi ne PIP personal independent payment disability living allowance special disability allowance and omo qualify no if from hold into scheme nankasa na hold HOLD, a home ownership for people with long-term disability. And first of all, no, I was say what long-term disability. And disability are medically no, you certify say your disability how. Then the government will come in, I'm afraid be sim. As asem no a loan government no betimi de amount na wo de ato aka ho akopɛ mortgage na ato. So eventually no wuton wo fie no na equity bema obetimi aye, but say equity amem na loss bema untia scan back emma DV Department of Welfare and Benefits procedure no a benefits a wo ya wodi benya. Obi say na oje benefits out to mortgage. Absolutely. Benefits are oya out to mortgage, you know. Ebi na mabobo bono, ebi a bereavement allowance, ebi a family tax credit, ebi a attendance allowance. So our benefits ning na oje a itimi boa ma wonya mortgage. Adentina ye di sa ankomo. Di ntia ye di sa ankomo ni say for people with disability no, aban was special support ema won. Esro shared ownership no. Eventually no say scheme no na wo ko join with the shared ownership. But aban so was support ema etimi boa ama wo deposit no ekosoro ama yemfa say for example your example bi ama ye property ne 300,000.
Okay.
Or household income 30,000. Enti wo to 30% of the property. Enti sa calculation we ane yaye. Enti wo hwa se edan no ye wo annual income of 30,000. Edan no 300,000. Wo to 30% of the house, which means the housing association no to 70% of the house. And I can obetimi ato anything from 5% up to 75%. From 5% up to 75%. Enti calculation na ya yenene. Enti we no obehia deposit of 10,000. We hear mortgage because we taught 30%. No, we hear mortgage of 80,000. Or 10,000 koka 80,000 na ho a 90,000. Mortgage a obetua 469.49 a month. Rent a obetua 490 pounds. The total expenditure a month obetua 959. The entire way very helpful na say. Wutia rent and a wutia mortgage. By rent na wutia. Both rent no any mortgage no a year a month no wuntia even up to 960 pounds. But so one our mortgage on 300,000 on the interest rate of about 5.7 a month no so even woje 290,000 we mortgage woje 80,000 no so we multiply no by maybe up to 240,000 krana ubetia 1,000 almost 1,600 pounds a month. Into any side I biana a very good way of owning a property. Now the advantage with hold a home ownership for people with long-term disability your friend be a friend staircasing no say every time biya ubenye sika biya no ubetimi increase ownership of the property. And from 30% ubetimi akọ 35%, ubetimi akọ 40, ubetimi akọ 45, ubetimi akọ 50, ubetimi akọ 60. Kopem the maximum omo allow which is 75%. That means that we income no cost. The more ownership you have, the less you pay in rent. The less ownership you have, the more you pay in rent, but the less you pay in mortgage. And the more ownership you have, the more you pay more. Into invest proportional. Into your cost, you can be an investor. Bako cost na bako bafom. And bako cost the other side no cost na bako bafom. Into a mortgage was throw utia less rent. A mortgage was former utia more rent. But so mortgage was throw utia more mortgage. And a utia less rent. O mortgage our former utia less mortgage and more in rent. But because a yes social housing, no, rent na utia na commercial rent.
Okay.
Because in this case, 70%, 70% of the property, the property be a wokoto, and fan say 250,000. So even an apartment, depending on the area or one, it will cost anything up to about £1,500. And that is why sa scheme we and net your person will be. The other one, I'm a person will be with the disability support. Yeah, Mauska. And in addition to say wokoto shared ownership, we media no, aban so ma usika or the support to. Se fa ka wo deposit ne ho na fa koto dan no. Na mom dachi eye yie ma na wo ton dan na. Ya de ewum no wayi amaye. But even when nya bi kra na aban enje se ska no wo. And it's a very good way of acquiring property. And I say to people, say, all of us, yeah, aspirational people. Obi a we aspirational be a chere say we forward looking. Enti nyina ya pese ye koso. The problem high mostly madam for be rent dying. A dine or rent, a dine ankasa is worth about 280,000. Rent a utia 1,750 a month. In 2 years, obitia £42,000. I'm a landlord. Now, so 42,000, so why a shared ownership and now why a holder? Scanner wutiano, all those wutia scanner, endusa 1. 2. Even with the lower rate now wutiano crana, eventually no, ubenya share our property. And either way, I'll be no, I helpful. Meaning, say, Crawford per se, sorry, a cancel flat, or buy my cancel flat, buy my cancel flat. But obia we you may be an ultimate mortgage. It may be say winya baby I will pay. It may be say winya London. But ubet me nya baby to say any part in Essex, I would call back a Quetchery. And I even Kent, parts of Kent. And I say be crowd Milton Keynes. And our area bit sesa. Ubet me nya apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. I reasonable. But the point is say eventually no scanner woman a bay idea. Minimum beer. Or top property 350,000 2004. So see a property near worth 650,000. We tier the mortgage in aka 80,000. That is the sort of investment I war over that period of 18 years. When you're almost 300,000 equity abeka ho, and I will pay down the mortgage and so. And the home ownership by any standard I will a very very good investment.
Wow, Uncle Ben. When they always say ye bie ye ni ankasa. Eya na sebio ye nkromofo no. Ebi te say when it comes say oh, unim say obetumi atoda na okatroma no ahwe oh. Na me kwame ahe. Me de akoto dan. But looking at few explanation or their mind, na try say woyɛ adwuma nko a wogye akatua busumi biara de a ɛnea wobɛtumi atɔ dan no bi ɛna sɛnea wakyɛkyɛ mu no nso na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ biribi a ɛyɛ hu biara saa dan tɔ ɛwɔ kurom a ɛnyɛ hu saa etiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ enti no mebisa question kakra na woso wɔ question a prepare ɛnkyɛ bi a maybe telephone lines na ɛde yɛpɛ sɛ nya more quiz no nkurɔfoɔ a bɛnya na yɛtumi ayɛ yɛn draw next week. Enti mebie na wo nso waba very soon. Na Uncle Ben sɛnea wo kyerɛkyerɛ na kyerɛ sɛ kwan biara so no this ade a wo kan ɛyɛ kwan biara so ɛyɛ. Na sisi a sɛ meyɛ adwuma na mbia menim sɛ you gave an example with the statistics now better it's just a typical example of 300,000 a dime na kyerɛ sɛ metumi raise saa 10% na mepawcho saa 10% na metumi raise no is it going to be based on aketua meje say mbia meje 1,002 and 1,003 a year sorry a month enti no se meji saa sika na na kyerɛ sɛ 10,000 na mede kwa to ase no is it going to be say sika na meji no na ye de behwe na mede kotua ka ana say I need to get that 10,000 cash at hand na me mfa nkoto ade na ase mpatro oho no obetumi acheche mu kakra ma.
Okay, so ntiniema miru na enamakasa my double speak. you share shared ownership for the usual mortgage application. Will bet me at all. First, now you only reserved for certain occupations. They say you're open to be a you share no. Anna, you share hold. Hold near home ownership for people with long-term disability. My emphasis no, on hold. With the hold no, wunya sika no. Aban housing association no, one, omo no mo beto dan no. Omo no be negotiate ama wo. Omo wia na wa own part of the property. The difference between shared ownership and hold no, and it's a hold no. You don't even need capital no, and a deposit no. Housing association no be ye bibia ama, but you can acquire as you go along no, 1%, 2%, 3%, between 25% and 75%. With the hold no, when we are repairs, with the home shared ownership no, omo let's say you omo nya benefits omo to no. Up to 10 years no. Nipa na oni no own property na your friend housing association or no ye dan ye for the next 10 years into any repairs bills. With the shared ownership no who koje mortgage wona wo koje mortgage who ko to dan na wona wo negotiate price no enye housing association no housing association no be ma o sika se wo to 30% or be ma o 70% no enti oje mortgage 30% no. But because when I walk on mortgage, I will say we need deposit. And a deposit, you nim say edu baby no, not even 5% crowd beti me. So see an environment no, a bit shaky. And and into you did 10%, calculation now, you did no. But whatever it is, so when your mortgage you 5%, it's up to you. Ubeti me and not just say you only pay 5% of the mortgage. Enti se wo koje mortgage a bear in mind say wo koje wo land na I was say wo income not more than £90,000 and so na when you shared ownership. So wo outside land na I was say we income no less than 80,000 enti you find say from 50 to 80,000 outside London. Because London properties no abo den kakra. So we income no bro 90,000 our London wunya shared ownership. I just okoto property no na oje mortgage when you be enche. So outside London now okoto property now any more than 80,000 as a household income. Wouldn't mean shared ownership. Those are the things. I was say 18 and above for shared ownership. As I keep saying, mortgage no our back for hold na home ownership. For people with long-term disability, what aspect be a friend of SIM, S-I-M, no?
Yes.
So part, no, housing association, ana eje loan, no, a todan, no, now we work out them, now no, gradually. A mouse security, a mouse decided baby or back out because we are disabled, no, we here be a friend of security of tenure, and this is what it provided a mouse.
Okay, Uncle Ben, what church mu ama me hu. Sisi a nti no, se ne a wo ka no, me pese me tu hu saa na mo. Embia me disable ana me show bi a owo disability. Ana anamutuo no oho no, me hwe kakra a meje. What church mu oho, waka wama ye hu shared ownership no ene hold no. Sisi a me pese me go towards the hold because oho na ye gina so ene na me hwe disability obi owo disability na say omia me ye disabled mpacho ehe na me sha say free. Must I go to the bank first or see the housing for sale? A dan a metimu ya na say me hu dan bi me interested. Sa scheme we na mpese me go through. Mpacho ehe na me sha say to be able to get to the end of it.
First of all, when meet eligibility requirements, I was say open agent. Until the link no better horses here. Agent link your agents be brave. London. It will be our southeast. Until for example, sɛ wohwɛ link yi a yɛde abɛɛ a wokɔ fam kakra a wobɛhu telephone numbers bi wɔ hɔ ɔho ɛno na cover areas no but wokɔ fam a see agents cover area nti yɛmfa south yɛwɔ south sorry yɛwɔ ɔmo wɔ Midlands nti wode yɛmfa south nti wo click on south a areas a saa agent no cover ne sɛ wokɔ soro kakra a wobɛhu sɛ yɛwɔ Midlands and London wo click ɔno nso a wobɛhu areas a ɔmo cover including London sɛ wokɔ north a ɛno nso wobɛhu wokɔ above that a telephone numbers no wɔ hɔ enti agent for north ɔmo telephone number wɔ hɔ agent for Midlands and London ɔmo telephone number wɔ hɔ agents for south ɔmo telephone number wɔ hɔ but yɛbɛhyɛ another link biom a ɛyɛ another agent and saa link na yɛhyɛ no wobɛhu sɛ ɔmo specifically no over the last 20 years no advance for yi ɔmo aboa nkurɔfoɔ ama ɔmo atɔ nti yɛnkɔ fam kakra nti ɔmo speciality ne nti saa nkurɔfoɔ yi ɔmo speciality sɛ wo pɛ sɛ wotɔ hold property a ɛyɛ shared ownership for people with long-term disability and our home ownership for people with long-term disability a offer advance for we are saa advance for we no be take you through the processes omo inquiry form over left now obi hu say inquiry form ho obetimi afele inquiry form click on the inquiry form on the left now obi hu say won say adi niam bi aba nti wo click na wo fail a ebe kire wo say wo qualify na won qualify na afi almost start process now that is the joy of the whole property acquisition no. With the shared ownership the owner okoye bibia ubenya home share housing association no eventually but when I start the process no ye bibia with the bank we identify a property no only your makasa housing association was okay me percent me top 30% on my assessment I'm say bet me aboa and then you go to the bank and then you start the process it is say ana process no etie
Hey, nyama bi wɔ hɔ ya na ɛyɛfo nso no yɛnhu nea nti a yɛnni akukuduro na yɛntumi nkɔpɛ ekyir akwa but ɛnɛ BWF Solicitors ɛde abetu dwa just look at this ɛno ha sɛ wohwehwɛ agent no na wetu anamo deɛ na ɛyɛ hwɛ nea ɛtia ne sɛ wode just go and try ɛyɛ yie a yɛyie anyɛ yie nso a na wotu baabi no harm done enti no Bomodia nebisa on say, are you eligible? Who qualify to get onto this scheme na bisa ho. Take disability ben na wo. E den na osha ye doctor for aka say wa die long term. Wa wonim embia na enye dakro na ye just say udemwa for some time now and na say embi kra na afei na adekode no kra ato ya ka say ade we die embia na ye terminal na say bibi Sebi enye yende se yebe yarefo na mmom se akoba ne se wiase nsem na bibisa atu wa entna ho government ne se senia wabrabo tie bia senia ne atu bia no obetumi aboa na won so wa kakra aka w'anim no wetumi enjoy getting your own home comfort zone na che se wow to make us me nso me fie ni nti bomodia na tu sa na manka be me da se bebre na we go through ya wa buy 30% na we tia mortgage na we say tia rent no up to number of years ben and afi de we tia kodu sa years no na wa kan say sisi ade die no media forever and as once na ye hold shared winning no even if they give you 25 years to pay now after 25 years still no that's so you share na bedu baby beba be ye wo die krakra ana
say o shared ownership maximum obetimi afa no 75%. That's a maximum. 2001 na aban first na minimum no 25 say aban ateso about 10% till you can start from 10% up to 75 but ubetimi a free shared ownership no ubetimi free mokra to feel say when you scale ubetimi ato omo out. You can buy them out completely.
Oh.
Oh yes,
okay.
yes, you can. You can buy them out. And the only thing is fruit na abemuno as compared to hold no. Fruit na abemuno omo beche. And so what order 200,000. Now we are 30%. Now what they are 70. Now and then no what be what the other 70% and 75. Omo they are 25. Now so I don't cry me here mu bi omo you be value down no at the date now we omo free one. Now almost 25% and what the amount now the aka no what was so.
Hey, obi besi I say ukwa try exams na ubedenya ni na question da umpa so.
Yes, for me, the reason why BWF raises a particular topic is the current economic situation.
Okay.
There are people almost single parents, almost pay baby high. Maybe or pay 2 bedrooms, or be pay 3 bedrooms. Now the rent anywhere in Greater London, and Greater London covers London itself, covers as part of Essex, covers Enfield, and it's potentially for a 3 bedroom no, or even a 2 bedroom, you're looking at least about £1,400 to £1,500. Okay? So we will be a Juma, maybe a year, we need 25,000. We bet me a mortgage. And 25,000, are very easy, so we especially so we overtime near Manaka, including or benefits are what you bet me the benefits in account. Omuntu mean discriminate against obi or what disability. To what disability cry you can. But see idea here can a shared ownership. Hold no another type of shared ownership. Yes, but I helpful because you have calculation now the buyer and I calculation. A typical home a what you fancy Enfield. 3 bedroom property. You fancy 300,000. Me yeah juma me 30,000. We take home on 30,000 is about 2,000 a month. Right?
Yes.
We mortgage. We 30% of the mortgage, which is 90,000 to 10,000 as a deposit. Just look at Sky a month obitua. I am 959.09. So we rent for the same property, which is a 2 or 3 bedroom. You're paying a minimum of about 1,500, right? And already we save about £540 a month. But who dying team? The point is say who dying team dying 30% a year dear. Now say who the normal home ownership for the next 10 years repairs a befi who be no. Nipa na only to fear a friend housing association. I don't know about repairs for hold now maintenance repairs in America because I landlord. No, because hi baby, maintenance a befi landlord in it here. And I'm one. Of course. And internet for the next 10 years repairs, maintenance are we with fear obiano on no tia. For hold it doesn't work like that because hold we're buying a mouse car. In addition to say housing association, air to dying.
Okay.
Now we turn equity bema buying a beche. And you can do what we call the staircasing. Staircasing is a for to every year be out to me the 1%. As low as 1%. And the hold at the count. And 5% and at 10. Kopem say eventually you're comfortable. For me, who compare dying. Yemfa dying a 3 bedroom. When you're 1,006, 1,007. I will say with you 1 month deposit, 1 month rent. That alone is about 3,500. Mortgage here will go to what the 10,000 I got to us here. But who could year renter? What the 3,000 plus and I got to us here. Oh, you who can cry.
Over to me.
Of course. And for us, as a people, where we belong to a church, the church should be able to have schemes to say, obey to me, obi. you see a bridging loan. And the church can do that, support. And I say, Odoku bi. Ya ye tua a year hun tumasa. But you see, these are the things, Asians are now represent your time and your conveyance. Bus drivers 20, no matter apartment, 200,000, 300,000. Bus drivers 20, normally are rented, no money income. In this case, so wo boa unua na okoto dan no na with the 10,000 deposit no mo na mo de amana. Ubetimi aka say 10,000 deposit out of 300,000 percentage a ewo ni. Enti part of it no bosome no temaye kopem time a ubetue sika na wie. And I raise this because as a community ye mboa ye ho.
Crack.
Ye mboa ye ho in the sense yehu bibia say you're difficult. Obi wo hwa wo decide we mana ono okra nkasa biom. Ara na me so wusu pesa me koto mortgage na me wo sika. But yeah, aspirational people. The fact say you're aspirational no kire say wo pesa wo kɔ wanim. Menkase ko ye bibia wo ho nso. But time I will stretch wo ho say obi mba obosia na fa kotua deposit for dan a wo kɔ rent no. Sa dan na wo kotua 1,500 no. In 2 years, ukutia over 30,000 pounds. The same scano, utimi mia weni epe dino deposit plus kakra ubi dibe boawa utimi to dino over the years over titska utia so but even the utia kra no eye wodia will build the equity so our property. It's not for everyone, that I know, but it's for a lot of people. And there are people are omunye interested because omuhune say aye bibia aye difficult. But I for one and everybody around me, we are all aspirational. My cousin bia, my brother bia, but then bia no. I encourage them and they all own their properties. And because I am very aspirational, so when you be diagram, you motivate, encourage, inspire the person to be aspirational as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Uso. Wow, obviously very educative. Sanetie. Sa nimdie wunya ne baby out is a BWF Solicitors na mo de mo ho beto na o ma chechire mo Uncle Ben yeda ase na me one last question but etie for mema mo ho kwan na mo nso ma bem why memfa ne etie ne se memfa acknowledgement ema obi biara a waba efidie ne so na utie wo BW radio enhran kan anope mo platform ne so adai mo no nko say good morning family and friends papa ye je so Eric Kwabna Sante. Good morning, everyone. Eric Yajuso, your secretary, Papa B, Sandra Frazier, or say good morning, says Ampa, or the Abeto, Uncle Ben, or the Nchiakesi and good morning, fellow viewers. Please share, sir. It is very important. Sir, netie, sir, nimdie, me sorry free, hey, yeah, me call round a copy, because just go and try. Say, won't to me, I would the education, they are based. I often say, be mouth, still I won't here. BWF Solicitors, or more 7 sisters, hiya. From a book appointment, because Uncle Ben, they will bet to me interested. Nemo, send your moke canon, margin, no coso papa, into Senate, Miss Rewo, me pese me 2-1 amo. They are there to support you, met to me actually, even though they are bet 2 board, so say. Baby, I'll be call even advance for the advance website no call or more way be on may no or the other two announce or more dedicated or more they are there for the community in Tombe Bow now once when you would dine be. Kevin Asamoah, Yedasi, say good morning, man, Uncle Ben, Papa Yajo. So I, Sandra, say good morning, fellow, the abaso dada. Alex Osei, Akwaba, Uncle, a long time no see. Uncle Ben has started again with every question. Hey, Mama, me but Jinaso Kakrama me wa me ba. Jinaso just 1 minute per me ba. And first, and so good morning, Uncle Ben, all BWF Solicitors for and everyone. Nana Bob, and then my ente wonka na me won say quiz no opese wo di first na nkasa go lolonya people with disability are enjoying in this country, Papa. Sanet here, but say yare dear, we were see. Hyɛ da mfrɛ yareɛ no mma wo ho wowɔ hɔ a na yareɛ no abɛto nti no aban no nso hwɛ sɛ atoo no ɔbɛpɛ kwan biara so na w'ani bɛgye w'abrabɔ mu saa na ɛteɛ. Lord help us to buy house soon yɛnyame bɛboa wo to ho anamo gɔe lɔlɔnyɔ to ho anamo nsisi a why na take opportunity near Uncle Ben actually say even if you don't if you are not eligible to the hold deɛ na other aspect no nso ɛwɔ hɔ ɛno nso saa wobɛtumi ato ho anamo ɛnka kyerɛ na kodwo tofoɔ Uncle Ben, thank you very much for your explanation. God bless you. Oh, Nana Jim school prefect withdrew her or the Nchiakese MOBia Christopher Tufo educative. Nana Eje Wajimai, well said, Uncle Ben. Metwaso na emre elko intenom yenshe odofo a wabasui na yembisa no. Akwaba papa.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry, mommy. Facha me. Good morning. Facha ukase free.
We can start from Streatham.
Streatham. Na mommy baby I want to who and no worry why. I never see who geographical areas now.
Southwest.
Southwest. Yo.
Clapham. Sorry, Clapham.
Clapham. Mati enyeshi.
Na me person me bisa say good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Na me person me bisa say me small cancer flat me. But my claim for about 3 years.
Okay.
If I'm due to if I have to go and buy it, if I never send me call me cancer for no and I said it because me disabled it makes me GPIP maybe.
Okay, inti no near tenny say uhu near na yede betu board no so say fall within that category na just we eligible.
Yeah.
Okay, inti no yesan de betu so say baby I think 2 websites near the betu so no but mema Uncle Ben so asan achichi mu quickly ama why.
Okay, I mean first of all no so we are classed as long-term disabled wobɛtumi access support no once when we say we eligible no or contact any of the agents nti agents no normally no link na yɛde buy no yɛde beto so biom nti area bia wo bia mo agent nti agent ɔyɛ kɛseɛ pa ɛna saa agent na yɛ friend advance no nti ofra mo a telephone numbers ne na wo ho no ti wo London nti London telephone number no ay 03332 214044 ti wo fra mo a ombeboa anasa ubetimi akọ
Uncle Ben kasa tie no another question.
Debbie, consider me need to keep numbers or cash them.
You are from the number no be no. Why?
Okay, inti no near me can say ye a wo ho frɛ san frɛ ne mfa na mane ma why?
Okay.
Me that's nyame nhyira why? Obey quiz ni bia na.
Mpacho say
Say nya well na me so nka obey quiz ni bia na.
Oh, the money I made.
Oh, I don't know kukudro. Okay. Enti wahu enti me no mfa mu kakra 1 minute pe why unim say ene o sorry adom bi adom na ubenya first prize and second prize enti me producer say obema time no e de abaso yo me that say enti ma me mpacha fra we say in the first place
me
what your first name pe why Francisca mpacha 1 second na intro din no na say we wie na wo fra na ma gi wo na ma no why. Okay. Into Francisca, your time starts now. How many times would you mention the word happy if you sing happy birthday to a person called Happy?
1.
What letter is used in each of the odd numbers?
In what letter is there?
Is used in each of the odd numbers. Which country won the first World Cup in 1930? Which African country got the quarter-final in World Cup in South Africa? Which two channels have you been showing the Qatar World Cup in the UK?
ITV3.
Which one comes first, Christmas or the New Year?
Christmas.
How many countries time now, so how many countries are there in Africa? Time now, so but who try me the amount?
Countries in Africa. But
Time now, so mama, time now, so Francisca. Menim say one year preparation I'll buy, but then she good luck next time. Why? Bye bye.
Bye.
Asem na ya asem sanity e won so betumi aba so bi na wa be participate anas wa be bisa question. Good morning odofo mpacho o ka se frame me ente onka.
Good morning, my ancestors. Mpacho Kelvin, Mpacho time.
Yo Papa Kelvin, you are welcome. Mpacho what question bi bisa Uncle Ben ana.
Very quick one. God save. Very good. Uncle Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Ohene. To say?
Mpacho, quick one. Madam to the lady na Okuta, Swedish passport, or indefinite, Goma. And I need to Okuta indefinite. If I saw me travel around Europe, Burma, only here changing this.
Sir, Burma no ekra Ghana passport over here visa. Why? Okay.
Whoever quiz one.
Of course.
Yo, Kevin, me, I like that. Yo, and your time starts now. Which two radio stations carry the BWF's legal education sting program?
BWF Radio and Rainbow Radio.
How many years ago did BWF Solicitors start?
30 years old.
What does BWF stand for?
Bernard Wilson and Family Solicitors.
I'm not sure I can give you that. How many female solicitors are there at BWF currently?
Lawyer Eunice and two.
Ghana became a republic in 1960. Which month was this?
March.
When do you add 2 to 11 to get 1?
Say that again.
When do you add 2 to 11 to get 1?
9.
Which city is at the center of the earth?
London.
Yo, time na so papa. Say me chow seconds we crack home. But also why are there? You had 4 out of 1, 2, 3 out of 7 questions. Why are there? Why? Kevin. Mama share Unama no minim and on ended with 8489 now.
No, 493.
493. Pacho me ba why?
Yes,
493.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you very much. Why?
Thank you too, man.
Bye bye.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye
bye. Yo, good morning, Odofo also. Pacho Oka Safrin, Maminte Onka. Good morning. Pacho Bisani Uncle.
Okay, Pacho, maybe we are anybody, Namia, the Vienna, or we do it. Now, Pacho, I couldn't have all my yard. We know to prevent me. I be one.
O question 19 year.
Let's say, Anandria, Neman, BAB. na me ye no man fa ma me na mo yi su ye am da fa chuma ese me na so nya akunya me se bia me na so nya do po a pasa me na so ye po na pasa ro ya se bet me na so ayi bi ma na se akunya no ko ta
Yo, na uka nneọma a nkurɔfo yɛ na wo so yɛ bi nneọma bɛn. Wei deɛ, masere fakyɛ me. Anke mɛmpakyɛ sɛ wote ne question n'aseɛ deɛ a, wobɛtumi ama ne mmoa na ɔse nneọma yi bi a ɔmo yɛɛyɛ, ɔyɛ bi ne
Menya too sure. I'm so sorry your application or my refuse. See, refuse your application normally no say a human rights application or right of appeal. And say why appeal no exhausted or a new application. I will say a new matter. And he said, one for new elements and be more. Very likely, sir, on the say refuse because case law and appeal cases, say facts are about before courts, So the same facts on all the baby man. Starting point in the decision of the first court. However, say you be before for our life for Shebri Master be a bad bem and as Yamin Pengu Arabia bem and a bibia. Now opesa was san. Of course, obet me update in a fresh application. Ningina ejina application ko ani panaye.
so one prepare number that the map prepare and if you make appointment
No problem,
No
Papa.
problem.
Why? Yo, bye-bye. Na wobɛyɛ quest ni bi ana? Yo, Mate. Nyame nhyira so. Why? Bye-bye. Saa na ɛyɛ no, wo nso wofrɛ na wopɛ sɛ woyɛ a na woabɛyɛ bi. Na menhwɛ dodoɔ no a ɛba yɛka ne sɛn Facebook ne YouTube ne so no. Menhyɛ aseɛ mfiri Patro Uncle Ben ama no wohwehwɛ a wohwɛ screen ase a all the lawyers numbers no wɔ hɔ, emergency number nso wɔ hɔ, office number no wɔ hɔ, wobɛtumi afa na wafrɛ office hɔ. Why? Na we request lawyer bi a wopɛ sɛ wo ne ne kasa. Yo, yɛnka Nana Kojotofoɔ yɛda ase. Osi Uncle Ben, thank you very much for the explanation. God bless you. Yɛnkɔ yɛnim Hen Vlad Naughty, Hen Vlad, yɛte wo nka kyɛ paa o, wakɔhyɛ he? Or say, please, what if you have a bad credit? A more the question, Now the question in okay. But you so 1 minute, mommy. Why? Uncle Ben, question be a ye nua be my bisa. O say so bad credit then also obey den. Say o get involved with the hold and I say shared ownership at the end.
Okay.
Obia or co bank akɔgye loan biara a mortgage loan ɔmo or credit
Check.
reference checks to what bad creditor. So depending on how bad it is, it could affect a mortgage application.
Okay.
Just be mindful, sir. As I said, you can't name me, you can't the normal shared ownership. I don't know one our property, or the housing association are bought together. What or percentage? Housing association at 20%. What you are part now 1 ton as rent. I'm a housing association. Now what you are mortgage now I'm a bank. In that case, number check it.
Reference.
In relation to hold, which is another type of shared ownership, by a shared ownership or home ownership for people with long-term disability. A buy no wow. A friend of support for mortgage interest. They can give you up to 200,000. Would it be to your interest? Or more, a buy the mouse as a loan. The interest now what mortgage in so. So even mortgage in cry interest only, which means that you're not paying anything. But obi a mortgage biara no. So o qualify for support for mortgage interest. My friend no sim na and I smile, but my friend is sim.
Yes.
So I support I support for people with disability. I also just certain types of benefits. And so now when you support for mortgage interest, government no bit me amount up pay interest on up to £200,000. Ni nyinaa yɛ supporter ɛwɔ hɔ. The other supporter manka ne sɛ wote efie bim na woyɛ disable Aban betimi ama up to 30,000. Haring omama up to 25. Aban betimi ama up to 30,000. Now what I extension and now I adapt to fee, you know. And also ɛwɔ hɔ, and also your council ana or apply through. Me problem me wo and into a BWF year stresses on me over the last few months, you know. Yeah, education about cost of living and mortgage and credit and money, you know. Yes, sir. Your community, you're very aspirational, very, very aspirational. But sometimes you need baby a benya support. You're not aware because you need be our educating. You may be why you need. Ube say be why na social services on your mania in Kitahu. Do you know my catch and say, oh, who cry support you? See, you for 5, 10, 15 years, and call you entitled, when yes, support. Enti your person you highlight near a boy. It doesn't mean so we are greedy. What it means is a war exercise our right. And it's a right. And yet privilege, a right. So qualifying kwa dia you may advise or say ko na kojisa support. Until be we disabled, we hear handrail, we hear special adaptable toilet. And now we hear be cry or bedroom a bebow and ask our name and our person extension. I buy ma up to £30,000. Free money, free. So we qualify now you're disabled nko dia. Omo be mo bi aba an assess obeba be assessment no approve na wa koje. Sanso na obi a wada hospital, your friend a long-term hospital patient. You have a fear. Oh, free. It doesn't matter so you're a millionaire. Oh, free support from the local authority, including some betia mobia be show. I will be able to adaptation. I will hope. I for short period. I know to say scanner a amount 30,000 up to 30,000. And also to be a wire Koda hospital for a long time. Biano over fear. Sa government na one way local area no. Omo a share say obeba be show ufie na ma was settle in. Now my mouth support including sika. Kopem time I will be see na so it doesn't matter income or so supporting and we just want to highlight sir because I am very aspirational no will be crowd one of say or qualify for benefit or benefit and I have free school meal for nkola will be one of ferry send baba bakoji and so na commodity akole
no correct
entitlement which means we qualify nkwadia I will say we claim.
Yo, Uncle Ben, yada say, Papa, wa humaso, Kafra, Pacho Casafre.
Pacho, make a settlement things. No Pacho, let you say.
Adomon Quao, na Pachonzo.
Boko, Uncle Ben, what to say?
Yehovah dom me hoye papa.
Okay, then Yamia. Uncle Ben, wait here. Madame Fubi. And I Yamia dom winger and crater too long stay private life with the bear over 20-something years anyway, in the crater. Now you'll be on your active on penny with me and first personality. Yeah. Or person who say, obey me away because what's now, I worry, obey me away.
Well, sir, Obi was settlement biano, obey me aware at the Nipanatana. But my member Bumukakra. Under EU law, omo EU SS, so limited leave, utimi ware ejini panotna. Under full immigration rules, appendix FM no, o ware I just was settlement and so na wetimi aware. However, say wo BB potin wa brabom, it may be a child. Inti yemfan say wo Kofi Antobam wo 2.5 years. When it acquire Henewa Anyam awo one natena 2 years. Mawoba. Obano because we 2.5 and Obano Benyabi. Uni settlement inti the American and come and can't acquire tenewa. But because I call our woman and family life, which is a human rights part, ubetimi raises a ma menone akolano our family life or no also family life. All those under appendix EU partner no unqualified, yet under the exceptional route of a qualifying. The exceptional route can be anything from child health and as a situation I work na wo free mo no. Ni nyinaa factors a obetimi raise na ode aye application no.
Yo, that's
okay.
Yes, yeah, that's it, Papa. Yeah, that's it. Obey a quiz, Nibiana.
Oh,
Hey, you, Matty, and yashi. Okay, more question back. Yenya Bema Blood, Ebisa say, good morning, thank you. I'll say, please, and a friend has DRO for the next 12 months and would like to know if she can be able to buy a property via the shared ownership or it may affect her credit score. Uncle Ben, Pacho, question, no.
I saw then BRO.
I see DRO. My name are the code here.
Brother, more the acronyms no basa sometimes DRO
Okay. OTA and Pacho sign wait me there about when it's natural DRO. No, what does that mean? Why? Now some of these were acronyms. Yeah, na na yeah, Kai with school remo. Yo, young quit no uncle me that say. Young share oh, I see debt relief order.
Okay. Well, I mean, first of all, debt relief order no. I say ya reschedule. Whoa, just na Ghana I go through. Ya reschedule debt until what they can. But unfortunately, no, when to mean tiaka no, until woko yes a wintia a champion. I say a kafu didi. Unfortunately, no, say sad debt no. Why you're now writing an offer. That itself doesn't mean say our credit file a clean. Or credit file in clean. What it means is say won't yes I cannot. But just so that won't call and call benje on loans or loan biya or credit file and I the first point of call in addition to or eligibility, say our income level nesa niamano. So what DRO and as a debt relief order now, all it does is a canal order no winter, but it doesn't mean say we me a deka for phobia until say we page and that's what it means. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it. And debt relief order there and hard dream. But say who so now chia there. Why the ma? It be crowd £5, £2, ni £1 near there. No crown po no na ya sem. Order for our home some patch your friend say, "O kasa friend me entonka."
My name is good morning. Your friend Bismarck, my favorite essence, Pacho.
Yo, Papa Bismarck. Me send our voice it cry me did say a quiz yeah, Tiana.
Well, question, yeah.
Okay. Pacho, oh, kwan wait me bisa question. Why?
Yo, Pacho, uncle, with it, me tell me that my teenage my palm, my community. They did much here for many years, and she, who my palm, me, Shamupana, or mom, not the But you were pre-settled status, not your resident card in 2019, somewhere December, through my EU sponsor, no, my cousin. Now, one was now since 2010, which is 12 years now, why you do my exercising a treaty right. Number two, when you settle status as well. Now, they tell me that Minister qualify for habitual resident test, which is the class and be 3 years. And my apply for university to study BSc nursing because I know that my full watching me full moon common and then I'm the now university now but I get back to me or by I would say those who have pre-settled status no qualified more assessment than students no into more program application. And I'm much telling you several times. My telling them on the phone. But problem is that won't be a case and qualified who is and Sana or much more I get it back to me. Don't to application who due to Muliga in a mind and mention challenges. I'm not giving you 5 minutes. Miss Many who is not friend and the program Nanka. advice me to be
Okay. Yo, yeah.
Well, sir, Obia or EU ni ana EU ni abusiani no or entitlement to student finance and maintenance support. To nurses, usually you get student finance and maintenance. But in your case, we are dependent relative. All those who were pre-settled status, 1.5 for 3 years. Because me who say my assessment ana. Ebiom omo for as a home student and for overseas student. Letter omo buy reason ben omo de my. Those are the things I was say attack. Until what letter no explain is our questions, mama. Why?
Yeah, I'm about to a email almost sending me say I have almost sending but you have pre-settled status, so you don't qualify for home fees. So we have assessed you as an international, so therefore your application has been withdrawn. And about your email of the buyer or valid for the email of the buyer. And if you can contact me, find out from student finance and I say, me call you at the minute
You qualify for home student.
fees. And about
Yeah. And then sometimes that is where the problem is. Under EU law, are a year saved by the Brexit agreement, I think it's Article 3. Some of the laws were saved, Wouldn't mean discriminate against EU and in a Busiani because of free EU. And that's why I ask these questions. The first thing I was saying is I was respond immediately because often I was saying, now explaining with status, why explaining with status now. But the other point about how I say because we are dependent, they would then assess whether you are indeed a dependent. And if that is the case, then on evidence of dependence, because case be a mayor, yeah, respond and I'm so okay. Yemfa proof say nipa na or dependent, depending on the EU national number. Because then they become aware, sir, for you to even stay here or leave no better lawful. No. I was so cost you dependent until Ubenya settlement. And to those are the issues I was so general. But please respond to them, now explain it. Nipa aware. Why? Okay.
Yo, Mate. Enti Bismarck, my main true dinner na. O de wa band say first prize no wa na opese wunya.
And I didn't do more than
So, and I did more than. Okay. Yeah, auntie no. Your time starts now. How many times will you mention the word happy if you sing happy birthday to a person called Happy?
5.
What letter is used in each of the odd numbers?
1.
Which country won the first World Cup in 1930?
Uruguay.
Which African country got the quarterfinals in
Ghana.
World Cup?
Ghana.
Okay, which is the strongest muscles of the human parts?
The arm.
What is the nickname of the national football team of South Africa?
Pass.
How many teams
Bafana.
qualify? How many teams qualify for the quarter World Cup this year? Sorry.
8.
Bernard Owusu is the senior partner of BWF Solicitors. True or false?
True.
How long does a direct flight? Oh, time. But let me finish it. How long?
5 minutes or 7 hours.
Oh, I mean, your question, Nekra. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Mami, your question. Why?
Okay, Mate.
Oh, can't you? What's it then?
I just direct flight to Ghana, Mewa. 6 hours, 45 minutes to 7 hours.
Okay. Mate, and what? Oh, stop. And Nana, when Trabi why?
Next week.
We say more than, but when Trabi unya 4 out of questions now one side.
Okay.
Why?
Next week, let's try.
Next week, yeah, drawn into Bomodian. Why?
Mate.
Mate.
Yo.
Yo, nyamin
Bye.
traso. Aye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
Bye.
Asɛm no mu ayɛ den. Nti yɛbɛhwɛ. Other for one must patcho BWF Solicitors Legal Hours to near way. Your friend say okasa friend.
Mani Alex.
Hey, competitors. What do you say? And okay, now a question, now new question.
With the question, with the question here has already been answered.
Unless you Mummy no more
Uncle
boss.
Manny.
What say?
Uncle Ben, I'm Uncle Ben.
I hear me Joe so now what to say?
Nyamia do uncle. Uncle, me see first of all, yeah, no my Kyle.
Okay, me Jacka.
I can't say the uncle. Me Jacka.
Yeah.
Unless only I think it's steady. Yo, Papa, why you ready, Anna?
My ready na manye. And no the more thing, but you boy more.
Okay. Mami, okay. So, your clock starts now. Which MP of Ghanaian was the first black chancellor of Great Britain?
Kwatin.
It snowed in July. True or false?
False.
What is the largest man-made lake in the world?
Yanko.
What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken.
Which part of London can we locate BWF Solicitors?
North London.
Which train line in London will take you to where BWF Solicitors is?
Victoria Line.
How many years did BWF Solicitors start?
16 years.
Ghana became a republic in 1960. In which month was this?
July.
When do you add 2 to 11 to get 1?
Yanko.
Time aso. Why are there? Why are there? Nana, try saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ain't no. Okay, when I know. Lady. Hey.
I always lead on my neck. And I love it.
Debbie, Dano, Bismarck child.
Was 9 and 8, isn't it?
Dano Bismarck child, went to know. And then so, yeah, the Uber to draw Nimona. Yeah, next week. Yeah, if we traffic near picking off it.
Man, you know a question about who besides them.
Bacho bisa near Reneko.
So, say, man, about there 5 or 6 a slot were drawn.
Okay.
And you know, which is which?
Sir, you better share no. The you can say quiz in the buy, now one of the conditions they say every week now we participate back. Sana nanka na etie. Senior bear, senior wo can say no we na we your chance so ya na just say ni na we ni a na udi na akoye miensa meboa. Nti eba ni sana udi miensa ni nyina na e beto draw ni mu ana. Maybe so. Then miss maybe so. Nti ne highest no. Eno na ebe pick na dey to draw them because entimi fa udi mienu ana miensa to draw box them. So what I say? Nti no say wo ba so a fine but who win here at the end of the day no nipa kwa utwa highest no mu mienu ana mu miensa no mo na edi mu din ebe to draw animo. Why?
Manye. And secondly, it looks like this time you acquire draw basis. Draw basis is a lucky basis because
a bad draw system into us here.
Like a bear in ballot you are.
But your sanity.
Because last 19 and now you're quiz.
Now, Patrick say, number of questions I wait me answer. Yeah, total na near need the highest na ye the man. Sana
there be anka first 23rd, you know. Now a quiz section instead of a ballot.
Yeah, quiz no. Tie time ko but ye be quiz no. Na answer na ye ballot no. Why?
I see, Mate.
Mate. No why? Yeah.
Okay, and a Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
Merry Christmas to you too. Me nua bɛrima n'ani abere paa. Yɛnhwɛ questions bi wɔ ha. Mpakyɛ, hold on ma me na membisa me nua bɛyi Olivia read ask a question. Say living with a virus for eternity is something you need to sit down and think. There is a cure. Oh, kyerɛ. Meka sɛ ɔbɛka sɛ question. Sorry etiefoɔ. Yembisa Adamunumko Ebisa, what if you are not disabled? What is the process of buying a mortgage outright? Oh, and also say a church remo the other time, no. But nam emre no. Let me hold on for now. And now speaking of credit, will student finance debt affect you if you want to get a mortgage? And also Uncle Ben no. Now the last question also, is there any chance to grant other kids in the family when asking Home Office to grant ILR based on the latest changes of 2022? One of them is a qualifying child. And this is the question, Uncle Ben. I've combined these three questions so that we can look at them in one go.
Okay. Student finance debt and debt a call credit file so and saying call credit files and that won't affect you. The second part, I say we application.
Yeah. Hold on one second, Uncle Ben. Jacob Stevens' question, he said he can't understand the Ghanaian language. So if we can explain his question in English for him, please.
Okay. Hi, Jacob. Well, this year there's been some changes in relation to settlement for children who either came here to live at a very young age or were born here. And the changes clearly allows children who've been here for 5 years or more to cascade straight away to settlement. Now you're asking whether children in the family will also qualify. Every child will qualify in their own right. So the application is case and fact specific sensitive. If the child does not qualify, they will not qualify for settlement straight away. So that is the answer. In spite of the changes, the child will still have to qualify within the rules and the changes that have been made. And first question there.
Speaking of credit, will student finance debt? I think that's the one.
No.
Just say.
No.
Okay, what if you are not disabled? What is the process of buying a mortgage outright? So,
well, I mean, of course, if you want to buy a house, you obviously have to look at your income and then do all your assessment. You can check a range of interest rate and then calculate. The best that I do, I have a mortgage advisor, and he's called Eunice, a very, very helpful guy. He's helped many people to buy their own properties. He's an intermediary, so he's not just a broker, but he's an intermediary. So he can package the mortgage, he will do the assessment, and whatever he says to the bank is final because he's an intermediary. And once you've determined what level of debt you can take, you go to the broker, he will do an assessment, he will tell you what mortgage you can qualify for, the likely interest rate, he will do a calculation for you, and then he will also tell you what deposits that you should be looking for. Now, that is not the end of it. You'll be paying legal fees, and maybe you might also pay stamp duty. It's not everybody who pays stamp duty. It depends on the cost of the property. So you just have to be mindful. But the first step is your income. The second is what can you afford? And the third, the interest rate. And then maybe you go to the broker, or you go to the broker before the interest rate, and then he will tell you. If you want Hughes's number, I'm happy to give you Hugh's number. You can call him, and he's based in southeast of London, and he will be able to help you.
Okay, thank you very much, Uncle Ben. We've got our last caller, even though our time is up. I'll give you the chance to either ask your question or participate in the quiz, and then we can come to a close. Pacho odofo be na wa ahoma ne so no. Hello, Kolam Pacho ho. Hello, odofo wa ahoma so Pacho utie mi ana. Ote me nka. Good morning, Papa. Yo. Ojo so. Opese obisa question na wo participate quiz no.
Me participate quiz.
Yo. Pacho Efra say.
Efra me Asare.
Asare. Yo, Asare. Producer yen ko na main di kan and start it. Yo. Mr. Question start it sisia. Let's start. Which city is at the center of the earth?
Pass.
The main international airport is named after a soldier. Who is the name? Which is the strongest muscles of the human part?
The arm.
What is the nickname of the national football team of South Africa?
Bafana.
How many teams qualify for the Qatar World Cup?
32.
How long does a direct flight take to Ghana?
6 hours, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes.
What are the working hours of BWF Solicitors?
9 to 5 p.m.
What scheme after Brexit expired on June 30th, 2021?
The European settlement.
From what time naso? What time naso? Oh, last one dear. Mami bisa me lawyer say me farmer na me njai.
Farmer me, mami, farmer me. Minimum na the player me see put in me pacho.
O say.
But me na how I me put in intina.
Na boy initials na unko winim. Keke.
The kate lawyer say why?
Yo. All right, Asari. Why are they? Pacho, unama ni de me hu ye enti no. Yamrin so aso, but ye wia frame na me nji unama no me paucho. Why?
Okay, me friend number we are
Fre 07596620154 ni so. Why?
Okay, mami ticket number is
I was screen it to share me. Why? Israel.
Okay,
Uncle Ben, Pacho, yamrin na ye bi na.
Of course, yes. Okay. Enti manyati and I can niema miensa. You can shared ownership in general. You can shared ownership for people with long-term disability. And you can home adaptation for people with disability. Within that, and also you will be a friend support for mortgage interest. Maybe kind of similar as a man. Now, what it does, is to provide interest payment from the government up to 200,000. And idea opesa toso what it is. The agents not to ho online na pe cancel no, it's another source of reference. Now only mundin komo. Na say o struggle se ubenya cancel flat at na wo ye adwuma bisa ebiana wetimi anya shared ownership ibi na or rent no aba form kakra na afi wa start build equity in the property. Tiene we need the nyame ya adoma your last bueno yam say next week Saturday and you bet draw quiz no so you draw your first prize on your 2 weeks holiday to Ghana off peak until your plane and accommodation. The second prize is £500 cash. Tiwa be qualify no or the bank account my ide betum opesa obejeno cash and so I be ma. And then the third prize no ay £200 cash. Ye pesa on second scale na odi kodi bronya. Now the enti aye we no say BWF no ye ntimi enche bronya de no ma obia. Enti ye fa sa scheme we na ye de adamase over the last few months ma support yen aba radio so abetie yen ma share Facebook YouTube, my references, my referring for my businesses be a ebejina na support our community no adema business no. And intina yeso yensi mu form na bibia ye feel say beboa community ne bia no ye de bremo say na be ya ye nyina be educate ye ho adwen ni nipa ba akutirim enti ye share sa na ye pese mo share ye recordings no na timi aboa obi nyame adoma next week Saturday ye beba ye no de any businesses na be kasa so na be ya omo license no etimi nkrofo free Ghana aba no so na be ya omo lose sa license no because a real say nkrofo lose a real say ye beba be fine or £10,000 or even more na we lose license no to next week Friday no 23rd no ye be kire eno na be ye bronya we no ye be kire mo say na we maintain or register or be comply with the law so na we business I won't lose license no na afi mo a mo pese mo busuafo fi Ghana ba on the scheme no so more questions am bebisa etimi answer mo timanyeti nyame adoma next week Friday besa ba biom yada mo nyina ase
Yo, Uncle Ben, ye dear na de say, so ama ene ye hu nyoma bebre tie for me ne continue ma me kasa enche. Nyame adom ochna the community and the law no baso. Misremo me hu say ye be wi no questions bebre a pop up both on my phone any online no. Nyame adom I'll transfer all these questions no ewo ho na Uncle Ben no ewo the community and the law ne so. Na me gidi say weni age edwuma e die wo nkwa enche mfa share na obi ho buying a house, buying a flat, buying a home in the UK no dwene ho na obetumi etu ho anamo ama won so wenye bi nyame nhyira ye nyame nka ye ho na otwe onka ye ho bibi ebeso bi enye nhyira ma ye dase ne ebese nhyia mediane manyeti me mamo happy weekend bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.